SS31 being something that directly plays into mitochondrial biogenesis, so you actually improve the density of the mitochondria, would actually increase your oxidative stress risk by having more mitochondria. So did I notice anything massive from it?
SS31. Now, I did some research on that. Also helps with mitochondrial efficiency and biogenesis, but it's significantly more expensive and you need to run a reasonably high dose. So I ran 5 milligrams SS31 for about a week or two, and then my wallet was literally crying. And then I didn't really notice much of a difference on top of the mitochondrial stuff that I was running. Now, this is a year ago, before the SLU PP332 and the methylene blue and the MOD-C. At that time, I was running MOD-C at the same time, so maybe that negated the effect. Dean, do you have any experience with SS31?
I do. Like you, I've done 5 milligrams 5 days per week for 3 weeks in a row. But that's with everything else in play, like MOD-C, SLU, methylene. That, did I notice a massive benefit? I can't really say. I mean, without sort of, maybe if you tracked some blood work markers to sort of look at rates of oxidative stress, would you see something reduce or even increase with the SS31? Because obviously we've discussed that SS31 being something that directly plays into mitochondrial biogenesis, so you actually improve the density of the mitochondria, would actually increase your oxidative stress risk by having more mitochondria. So did I notice anything massive from it? I can't really say. But
do you get like an ashtray face overnight, which indicates like oxidative stress? All those guys microdosing their masteron that look like ashtrays. But of course, if you're running like injectable glutathione and methylene blue, then you kind of mitigate the oxidative stress.
For me, when I tried it, on top of everything else, because obviously we have this tried and tested protocol that you're like, I'm not screwing this up, I'm going to keep this in play.
Yeah.
Did it do anything beyond what the others were doing? I couldn't say that. I had a huge increase in energy or a huge increase in training performance. So research looks promising for if you have massive amounts of oxidative stress with like organ issues, but as a sort of day-to-day runner or something that you'd consider, performance enhancing, I think there's other options.
I think it's good pre-surgery. I talked to several surgeons that use it pre-surgery to upregulate mitochondrial function and density. So in clients with low mitochondria, this seems to be the one that raises the mitochondrial function quite dramatically over the course of a week. Then they do surgery, and then with all this ATP production, the outcome of the surgery is better than without it. And that's extensive surgery with stem cells and transfusions and bone marrow and all that shit. So I think it has some practical applications there. But what you see with methylene blue, you add that in and you notice an immediate effect. Same with SLU, it takes a couple of days, but after a week of continuous use, you notice like, my energy levels are better and my fat loss is improving and my my performance is improving. And same with MOD-C, and it's almost immediate. But with the SS31, I didn't notice any dramatic effect. Not on day 1, not on day 14. So
I wanted to try it as an IV, like what the research says, and do 25 milligrams as an IV, but I've yet to get Morgan to do it.
Well, it's gray area.
Again, am I going
to? What's the purity?
Am I going to see anything from it? And it's interesting, like we've discussed, but I think we've sort of nailed the three that are tried and tested that I'm not gonna move away from. Not based on anyway, because obviously we see in my bloods. I done my blood work whenever it was 6 weeks post show, and it was pretty much as good as would be expected, and nothing on the blood work showed anything towards running SLU since January as SLU causing any problems.
Seems to have no effect on blood work. No effect. So that's good to know.